It's just in.
All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Well, Soulja Boy was at the mall, and he was with his entourage. He was trying on jewelry at a kiosk in the middle of the mall. Now, there was a guy who actually filmed Soulja Boy trying on this jewelry, and here's what he was saying while he was filming.
Not Big Soulja. Hell no, man. Not Big Soulja. Middle of the... Ain't no way.
All right. Well, yeah, it looked like it was just a kiosk.
Does
like
the
I
kiosk,
said.
you mean the kiosk in the malls that usually sell like the fake Rockefeller chains and the fake Death Row chains, that type of kiosk?
That was the 90s and early 2000s when they was doing that.
They still
Now-
got those.
Soulja Boy ended up live on Instagram with the guy who was filming him, and here's what happened.
That Cartier, 35,000, bro.
You not in the middle of the mall.
Come back to the mall right now,
You
bro.
not in the middle of the mall.
I tell you what, come by that Cartier watch
You
right
was in
now.
the middle of the mall doing what?
Bro, meet me at the mall right now. Buy that
Meet
watch.
me in Compton.
Well, you ain't coming to my hood. Who you
I have
talking
to
to?
go to your hood. What you saying? Was you
I'm
not
from
in the
East
middle of
Side,
the mall?
Freetown, Paru,
Was
Bumpton.
you not in the middle of the mall?
Where you from?
Answer the question.
Yes.
Doing what?
Buying
You
Cartiers
weren't
and
buying no
Rolex.
Cartier.
You want to go back to the same mall and film it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let go. Meet me.
I mean, I don't even understand what this was about, but Soulja Boy gets so turned up over everything, and you're watching it like, is this for real or is this a
Why?
joke?
Black men, y'all got nothing better to do? Like, who cares? Like,
Well, it didn't end there. Because then they went and interviewed the owner of the kiosk where Soulja Boy was buying the jewelry from.
why?
My goodness.
This is the kiosk that Soulja Boy was at.
Yeah.
And is any of this jewelry real?
Some of my selling silver ones are.
Is
But
any
my
of these
pieces-
real diamonds?
No. I do have another kiosk for that.
You have another kiosk, but Soulja Boy was at this kiosk, wasn't he?
Yes.
And this is where he bought the jewelry, right?
He bought it in this one and also the goldsmith over
Hey,
there.
so he bought them in both of them. So he bought some real jewelry and some fake jewelry.
Yes.
Is this happening because people want attention and they know they can post on social and get that attention, or is this happening because this brother cares that much about what Soulja is spending his money on? Which is it?
Listen,
I honestly think it's a little bit of both. Kind of like when Bow Wow posted the private jet and then really flew on a regular. Like it's like
Who cares?
But these kids is capping. Like these kids inspire to be these people. So when they're not being real and honest, these kids call them out.
But Soulja Boy is entertaining. He's
He
the
is
one that
entertaining.
made it like he went live with the guy and everything.
People got to start protecting their peace more than their name. If I was Soulja, I would care less what that brother thinks. Let whoever think whatever. And if I was that brother, I wouldn't care what Soulja's buying with his money. That's his money.
All right. Well, speaking of buying things with someone's money, somebody stole Polo G's debit card and tried to buy some OnlyFans content. So that person tried to use Polo G's card. He posted it, and the bill was $26.82.
That's it? You steal somebody's credit card and just go to OnlyFans?
That might have been just it. That's how you test it out, I guess.
Oh.
Like, let's see if this works out when I try to buy something.
Now, you make sure you report the story when that brother goes to jail. That's what I want to hear. Or that sister. That's the one I want.
Of course, you would know that you got to test the card first before you try it. Okay, you Brooklyn scammer over there. Go ahead.
I mean, that's what I would think. I've never stolen a credit card, but I would think you want to make sure it works by doing something that's safe. And then I know most people will like buy gas or buy Metro cards or something like that.
That scamming is in your Brooklyn blood.
But don't the bank will call you immediately, right? If
Not
it's
if-
like
Not if it's a small purchase. They don't call
Really?
you when you do a small purchase, do they?
it depends where it's at. You know what I mean?
And a lot of times I know you need like the zip code or whatever. And I have a thing on mine that if anybody tries to open anything or do anything, they definitely send me a text. But
right.
you're right. If it's a small purchase, if you're like at a corner store or
they
maybe
don't
you're
check.
doing something on OnlyFans.
But depends where it's at. Because if it's a small store in Kansas, they be like, Kansas? He doesn't frequent Kansas often. They usually call for stuff like that.
All right, now Lil Nas X says he turned down a role on Euphoria, and he does want to start acting, though. He's on the cover of Variety's Young Hollywood issue, and so he said that he wants to be on there. He said, I was actually going to do Euphoria, but I didn't want to take time from finishing my album. It was going to be great. He says season 3 it is.
I love Euphoria. Euphoria is fire. Season 3? When the hell did season 2 happen?
Well, I guess he couldn't make it because he was doing his album.
Oh, it's not out yet.
Yeah, so
Oh, I'm about to say.
I guess he was saying season 3 it is. He also said that he doesn't want to speak on the baby and hip-hop homophobia because of safety concerns. So he said, he's just not really going to say anything about that. Right? Makes sense that because people I'm sure are attacking him if you see people's comments. He said the honest truth is I don't want to speak on a lot of the homophobia within rap because I feel like this is a very dangerous playing field. It's more for my own safety rather than anything else. And they asked him whether he feels unsafe. He said, yeah, a lot of times, absolutely. Especially once the Call Me video came out. There was literally someone who chased my car a few days after that video came out, and they were like, F you or something like that. They started to follow the car. That's when I started getting security.
Yeah, but don't blame that on hip-hop homophobia. That's just homophobia in America, period. Like, don't just make it a hip-hop thing. Don't target hip-hop with that.
Well, maybe he's saying because he's a hip-hop artist.
Yeah, I get it, but I understand there's a lot of rappers and stuff that, may be saying things on social media, but there's a lot of people that say things about him on social media as well. America is a homophobic country. Like, don't put that all on hip-hop.
All right, now J.R. Smith is going back to school. He's a retired two-time NBA champion, and he's enrolling at North Carolina A&T. He's going to be pursuing a degree in liberal studies, and he's also an avid golfer, so he does hope to play for their golf program as well. So
I'm glad JR's going to get, some higher education. Why not?
Yeah, he said he has deep roots in Carolina with Chris Paul, and he said it's been a long time since I've been in school. I'm excited. It's a new challenge. I got nothing but free time right now between raising kids and going to school. My schedule is pretty full.
Why not?
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report. And speaking of going to school, by the way, congrats to Angie Martinez. She just got her honorary doctorate.
Nice.
Hey, drop on the clues bomb for Angie Martinez.
Seen that from Rutgers.
So it's two doctors on Power 105.1 now.
Only one we respect.
I don't care if you respect me or not. That's the last thing I care about.
He didn't even say you.
y'all.
Maybe he doesn't respect Angie.
Maybe.
He
that
knew
is
what
true.
it was. He knew the truth.
But salute to Dr. Angie Martinez. Okay?
Dr. Martinez.
Shout out to Dr. Martinez.
Congratulations.
All right. Now, front page news next. What we talking about?
Yes, you know what we're talking about. Let's talk about these vaccinations. The FDA may be okaying a third vaccine dose soon. We'll tell you who that's for.
All right. We'll get into that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.